BFM module A as well as ABM, all the 4 modules. In this series we are covering ABM, BFM and retail. So right now we are in BFM module B. Okay, so follow this series completely. Before going ahead, I would suggest download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you will be getting the premium study material, current affairs, job alerts, daily quizzes, subject wise quizzes, magazines, power capsules, notes and articles. Notes are very important. And also live video lectures. Live video lectures means classes. Classes plus if you miss someday you will be getting the recorded videos also. Also subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel you will be getting all the updates related to CAIIB and JAIIB. Okay. We have started a new batch on October 3rd just now. Okay. So join this batch ASAP. Why? Because December 2022 is your last exam with the current portion. Afterwards May 23 new portion, new exam. I'll come to that. I'll show you later. Okay. What are the changes in the exam? So let's start the query. The quiz. Say this. Yesterday homework I had given you. In the financial market, bond prices and yields are inversely related, directly related, inversely or directly related depending on the type of the bond, and none of these. So many of you have typed correctly because this answer is already available in JAIIB also, right? The bond prices and yields are always inversely related. Always remember this. Why? See this. As the yields go, what is yield? Yield means basically the asking rate. Asking, okay, asking rate, and prices are always inversely proportional to this. If let's say give me an example. Okay, if the FD rate presently is at 6%, okay, and let's say 100 people are coming to you. Okay, let's say you are giving a coupon, means you are giving a interest of 6% on this. Interest of 6, we'll call this in terms of bond coupon. Okay, coupon. So you are giving a coupon of 6% and 100 people are interested. Now look at this, 100 people are interested in that FD. Okay. Tomorrow what happens? The interest rate means coupon you are giving is at 6%, but there is a nearby bank. New bank comes in. Okay, new bank. Now this new bank gives an FD of 8% now. What will happen? All these 100 people will not come to you now. They'll move to this 8% bank. So what happens? The prices, see this, the demand for your FD goes down. As the demand for your FDs goes down, you have to reduce the prices, right? Reduce the prices means you'll have to give something more, insurance, additional insurance on this or something on this additional part. Okay, so that's the meaning of this. So as the interest rate, asking rate, see this 8% is the asking rate, because why? Other bank is giving it. So as the asking rate goes up, the price of that bond goes down. Okay. Next one. When a bank is unable to conclude a large transaction in a particular instrument near the current market price, it is called as, here it is unable to conclude the large transaction at current market price. So market price is also not different. So it is called as market risk, market liquidity risk, default risk or counterparty risk. So now look at this. Bank is unable to conclude a large transaction at a current market price, means market price was known earlier only. Okay, but bank is not able. So what can be the reasons? The reasons can be many, internal to the bank. Okay, so this risk will be known as what? Market risk, market liquidity, default or counterparty. What can it be called as? Yeah, type the answer fast from your side. Here I'll give you a few hints. It's not a market risk. Why? Because market risk means the risk of other risk of other things which are not in your hands. But here the bank already knew the market price. So here this is not market risk. Liquidity risk. Now this can be one reason. Okay, one point over here. Default risk. This can be one point, and counterparty. Counterparty is not the answer over here. Why? Because your bank itself is defaulting. Your other company is not defaulting. Bank's customer is not defaulting. Okay, so that is also out. So now the question is only between B and C. Type the answer fast. B or C? Everyone. Is it B or is it C? Yeah, it is correct. C. Okay, C, default. This is a default on the part of the bank, isn't it? Bank is not able to conclude the transaction, means it does not have that much money. So it's a default on the part of the bank, isn't it? Potential of a customer, of a bank borrower or counterparty to fail to meet its obligations according to the agreed terms is called as. Now this is something different. See this. Earlier case was bank was not able to pay. Okay, here the customer of the bank, means say this is the bank, let's say this is the bank and this is the customer. So the bank has given a loan. Okay, loan. Now this customer is not able to repay, no repayment. Okay, repay. So this repayment is not there. So what is that? If this is not there, then credit risk, default risk, market liquidity risk, either A or B. So what can be the answer? Type it fast from A, B, C and D. It can be anything. Okay, type fast. Yeah, correct. The answer is, many of you have typed it as a credit risk. Correct, it's a credit risk. Then why is it a credit risk? What is a credit risk? Credit risk includes two parts. Always remember, credit risk has two parts. One is country risk, country, and second is counterparty. Okay, so this risk is which type? Counterparty, right? So that's why this is a part of credit risk. But this is also a default risk. Default risk means default risk on the part of this customer, right? So it's a default on the part of the customer. But now this is a default on the part of the customer, but will you include this as a risk? Means should the answer be D or should the answer be this A only? Okay, remember, now this is the difficult part. In exam you will always get confused between A and D, because many of you feel that it's a default by the customer, isn't it? But the default of the customer is not called as a default risk. That is a counterparty risk. Default by the bank is called as a default risk. So the correct answer is only A. It's a credit risk. Okay, got it? The risk related to non-performance of a trading partners due to counterparty's refusal and or inability to perform is called as, say this, the risk related to non-performance of trading partners. So trading partners means what? If A is selling something to B, A is selling to B. Okay, let's say A sells bonds to B. Okay, so B must give what to A? He must give the currency, rupees. If it is dollars, then dollars. If it's rupees, then rupees. Will consider rupees. Okay, so this is the business. Somebody sells bonds, the other one gives the money. So the risk related to non-performance of the trading partners. So between these two, okay, due to counterparty's refusal and or inability. So counterparty means, let's consider this party B is not paying now. So it's not paying the money. So what is that called as? Liquidity risk, operational risk, counterparty risk, or none of the above. What can be the answer? Everyone. Say this. Here what is happening? Liquidity risk. Liquidity risk means what? The liquidity risk is always related to the same party, means bank. Okay, means the first one who is selling. Okay, here what are we considering? This bank is okay, this party is not paying, so liquidity won't be the part over here. Operational risk, this is also a part of A party only. Okay, only counterparty is a part of B. Correct? So B not paying is a part of counterparty risk. It's called as counterparty risk. Correct? Yeah, many of you have typed that only, counterparty. Firstly, like the video. Everyone, kindly like the video and share it in your social media. What will happen? See this. Others who are not knowing this, they'll also gain. Why? Because these questions will be definitely asked to you in exam. Same questions will come to you in exam as one-liners. So it's better that if something is free, share it with your friends as much as possible, isn't it? Country risk is an example of, just now I told you, country risk, right? What did I tell you? Okay, let me get the answer from you first. Market, credit, operations, liquidity. Which is this type of country risk is the type of which one? Just now I showed you. Yes. Market? No, market, not market. See this. Credit risk is of two types. One is Counterparty, I'll write this CP only now. Counterparty and second is country. Always remember this. Country risk and counterparty risk. Got it? So country risk is an example of what now? Correct. Now type the answer. The answer is B. Okay. Next. This is the homework question for you. The risk of loss resulting from inadequate or failed internal processes, people, systems, or from external events is called as dash risk. So which risk it is called as? So legal, compliance, fraud, or operational. Everyone check this one. Okay, this is the simplest question ever possible. So what is happening? Inadequate or failed internal processes means what? Your own processes are not adequate. Your own processes have failed. So this is the problem of whom? It's a problem of yourself. People have failed, means they are not working properly. Your systems are not working properly. Whose problem is this? It's your own problem, right? So check this. See here, I'll give you a hint. Okay. Always in Basel there are three types of risks: market, credit, and operations. Okay. This is a hint for you. Now check the answer whatever you want and type the answer in the comment section. I'll give the answer of this tomorrow. Okay. Now before going, this batch of ABM, BFM and retail already started on October 3rd. Join this batch ASAP. Why? Because remember, December 2022 is your last exam with the current portion. May 23 new portion. Now what is that new portion? I'll show you that also now. In this batch we'll be covering all the numericals, objectives, case studies, one-liners, theory, everything is covered. So join this batch ASAP and use this code Y432. How to use this code? Okay, I'll show you this also. See this. Go to Adda 24/7 live. See this. Go to Adda 24/7 live. On Adda 24/7. See this. Click on JAIIB and CAIIB. Once you click there, you'll see this Mahapack, JAIIB, CAIIB, Mahapack, and November, December English batch. Okay. Click on this December English batch. Okay. See this. The batch is starting from October 3rd. Click on this batch only. Be particular about it. Okay. Click on this batch, and you'll get all the details over here. Read the details. Okay. At your ease. I'll give you the main important points. I've already told you that numericals, objective questions and case studies will be covered, plus these 180 plus hours of two-way live interactive classes. Ebooks are available for intensive practice. Subject-wise expertise is possible. 24/7 recorded videos are also possible. If you miss some day, some class, then recorded videos are very helpful. Okay, it is specially designed for December 2022 exam. Now this fees is 17,999. You'll say, sir, fees something problem, big one. Click on this. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Now look at the fees. 17,999 has reduced to 4,139. 77% off. Go for it. Okay. You won't get such huge offs later someday. Okay. Go for these offs immediately. 4,139 means in how many months will you recover? Once you clear the CAIIB, you will require hardly 4 to 5 months, isn't it, to recover. So why am I telling you stressing on this December exam? See this. In May 23, the papers are ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. Now look at this. ABM, BFM are the same ones if you check the subjects. But you have two new subjects, ABFM and legal. Okay. ABFM, see the management process, advanced concepts of financial management, valuations, mergers, emerging business solutions, regulations, important laws and acts. Okay. Important laws and acts in two parts, and commercial laws. Now this is, as of now, two papers are difficult, right? And then you will be having a other two also. Plus there are other problems. What are the other problems? There is a negative marking of 25%. Okay. And suppose if you are having a question of 2 marks, here it's May 23, it's not compulsory that all the questions will be of 1 mark for CAIIB. If you are having a question of 2 marks and if you go wrong, then you will have a 25% negative marking, means 0.5 marks are gone. Also elective, there is no retail elective. Remember, No retail elective. So that's why retail is the easiest one, isn't it? Go for this December. This registration is already started. Okay, don't wait. Do the registration fast and clear the exam this time only. I'll be back tomorrow with another